Okay, should be live now. How are we looking? That was one of the old streams. And it may still be on the same stream because it's the same feed.
Yes.
Back.
We're back. We're just gonna have to stay stationary.
All right, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties. This happens in big buildings. When you walk around, you switch Wi-Fi access points and the stream disconnects for a second before it comes back. So we're just gonna have to stay in one area of the Magnuson facility. But we're gonna do a video later and show you everything. That'll be coming out on our channel in the next week or two. So what kind of comments we getting? You got any questions or anything like that?
I think if you had commented previously, and I'm gonna need you to come back and re-comment again because I don't think that I can get back to the old comments. So I was just starting to look at comments when we lost the connection last time.
So yeah, we are out here in California at Magnuson Superchargers, just basically getting a bunch of business done on our current supercharger line and new things that we are working on for Gen 3 Coyotes. I know everybody really wants to see that. And trust me, we are working diligently on it to bring it to market. We got a good stream here?
I'm not sure that we do.
All right, we getting anything?
It's not even going at this point.
I don't know if it's because I put the phone in my pocket or what. Can you restart?
No, that goes back. Refresh. It says that we're live.
All right, we're staring at our cell phones talking to you guys. So I was just saying that we're out here at Magnuson.
No, this is from before. Right?
I think that's it.
Okay. I just don't know how much lag time there is.
All right, so I'm gonna like set my cell phone close by somewhere because if I put it in my pocket and the screen turns off, it disconnects us apparently. So like I was saying, we're out here in Magnuson Superchargers in California for some business meetings. We're checking out their whole facility. It is awesome. We'll be doing a full video on how a VMP supercharger is produced. Right now, we just have something pretty cool to show everybody. It's got a bow tie on the front of it, but it is fast. It makes a lot of horsepower. It stares you right in the eyes with two massive throttle bodies. And it is the Magnuson Camaro. You've probably seen it on Hoonigan. You've seen it at SEMA. Rebecca, what was the first thing you thought when you saw this car?
I don't remember the first thing I thought. The first thing I remember is Mike saying, we should just let you drive it. And I said, yeah, you should just let me drive it. Like, why not? So, the car's crazy. They did an amazing job. It's just, you know, it's basically like, this is what we would do if we could just do whatever we wanted and didn't have to be constrained by
hoods and, you know,
exactly.
And like having baby seats in the back. And you want to show them around the car?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, let me take over comments.
Well, that's...
And you're good, you're good.
Okay. So, here we are. Little big old throttle bodies.
Those are twin... So those are twin 90mm throttle bodies. They're controlled by a special box. They've got mass air sensors in them and everything. Once again, controlled by a special box. And this car used to be stock ECU with an 8-speed, and it has since gone to a Turbo 400, which we know Rebecca loves.
What shifter is that? Do you know?
Is that the M&M?
I thought it was, but then I didn't. They usually plaster their name all over everything,
Yeah.
so I wasn't sure. I'd gotten down on the ground before looking at it, but it looks like a nice shifter.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they did a really, considering that they had to put a cage in the car, they did a really nice job. Why don't you
Yeah.
give her to me?
I can't give her to you.
So full drag wheel setup, front and back. The car still has the IRS under it, but it's got a bunch of goodies under there, I guess, to make the Camaro IRS work. Here, I'll let Rebecca get in there.
Alrighty.
I think it's still got the satellite radio shark fin on top too.
Yep, there it is. So, let's get. All right. Oh my goodness. So I am not nearly tall enough to be in this car the way that it sits now. I would need some spacers or something.
Spacers, a seat track.
Yeah. I can't see over.
Here, let me show you. So the guy that normally drives this car at Magnuson is, he's about my height. Mike might even be a little bit taller than me.
He could be.
Yeah, so that's Rebecca's position in the car right there.
I cannot see over the dash.
Can't see over the dash. However, I think she can still start the car up.
I think I can. I have to scoot way more.
Did they leave? They left the key? Hey, roll the window down.
I was saying I don't know where that is on a Camaro.
Got a chassis cert. That says nice.
We need to talk to Mike about getting a real Honda.
Getting a real Hans device, yeah, that would be good.
I'm not.
Hey, let me go look at the throttle bodies. You wanna whop on it a little bit? Pretty cool. So, yeah, Rebecca actually has sold her car, both of her cars. And since the guy at Magnuson that is the normal caretaker of this Camaro, since Mike is on vacation this week in California, or in Poland, Rebecca's actually going to take this one home. This is going to be her new race car. I am going to work on my mullet. So this in the front, party in the back. And no, we're just kidding. We're kidding. And all Camaro owners aside, I think you probably are used to the mullet joke, so hopefully I did not offend you. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And this might be a car that we're playing with at some point. We do love to go drag racing, whatever it is, Mustang or Camaro.
Yeah.
Rebecca's car will be running very, very, very soon. I know we keep saying that.
Very soon. We're working on it. A lot of people like the car. A lot of people have commented, and I do need to come back first to BRY2KTV because he or she had commented this when we had first started the stream, first person to comment, and got kicked off, but said, I finally got heads on my 2017 Mustang. I have to install stock cams and timing chains. Any suggestions on videos for guidance?
We have not done a video on that yet.
We're wanting to do that. I don't want to hold you up and say wait to do your install. But maybe if you can give us feedback on like where you get hung up or things that would be good tips for you, we can include that in our video when we finally do it.
The Ford service manual instructions are pretty good.
Yeah, I
you know,
think so.
if you can just follow every step and
like read and follow the directions. That's what you gotta do.
I mean, like some of just torquing down the cam caps and stuff like that. Just, you know, just kind of follow the instructions on that and everything. And as long as you line up the marks correctly on the timing chains, you're good.
Bosat liked the car quite a bit. Gorgeous interior. Show more of the cage. We'll go back and show more of the cage now that I'm seeing that. I just couldn't manage the phone and the comments and getting in the car and trying to figure out where they put window switches on the car, even though they're the same place as a Ford. I think my dad's Camaro, they were maybe on the center.
Oh yeah, on the older Camaros,
yep.
Yeah.
They took the cage away pretty good. And Mike Hinkleman says, holy moly, sounds pretty. It sure did. It sounded really pretty being inside of it. Mike Hinkleman says, love to see VMP working on Chevys and Mopar as well now. Branch out, Justin. We need more good, ethical folks out there. We are definitely trying to.
Well,
I just got bit by something.
Thank you.
They took our Jeeps. 30 PSI on an 03 Cobra, King Cobra, 8625 says.
30 Right, I don't know about that.
And then the person that we were talking to about the cams was saying that he has the Ford service manual. That makes me nervous. I think you're gonna be fine. And I'm gonna go over and show you guys the cage a little bit
Here,
more.
I'll do comments.
Okay. So here it is, and like somebody said, they did do a really nice job on the cage. It's not optimal for me because I'm too short, but I can see how if you were the right height climbing over it, it wouldn't be a pain in the butt. I have swing outs on my car and I don't use them. I just climb over it because I'm impatient and honestly, I can't reach the pin real well for myself, and I like to do everything by myself. I'm very insistent on being able to be very independent in the car because if I ever got into a problem, I would have to be. So, the fire suppression is back here, which they've got it in a really good place, in my opinion. The driver, if you had to grab it, it's back. That's just, it looks awesome. Any comments?
Any comments? I think that's. You want to show them the engine dyno cell over there?
Yeah. We'll head over to the engine dyno.
The freezer door.
It's a nice thick door with a seal. We're gonna get lights in just a second, maybe.
Maybe. They showed us these earlier, and they showed us this earlier.
Is it on the outside, maybe? Sorry. Technical difficulty. Yep, there, we got lights. So this is where, how many horsepower does this support?
1,500 horsepower engine dyno stand. So, like, having an engine dyno, obviously at VMP, we use the chassis dyno and the racetrack to test and evaluate performance of our products, and it works really well for us. But Magnuson also gives us access to an engine dyno, currently with a Chevy engine on it, because they do a lot of Chevy. But they told us we were more than welcome to put a Ford engine on it, so that's something we could see in the future. And they even have a supercharger dyno, which we'll end up showing you later in the whole video that we do about coming to Magnuson. So, but yeah, just something cool we want to show everybody on the live show while we're doing it.
Close that door.
Well, I think everybody kind of bore with us with the technical difficulties and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
do you want to check comments one time real quick?
Yeah, we'll see if we got any more questions.
Otherwise, we're going to keep it kind of brief since we did have those technical difficulties.
So Mike Hinkleman was just asking any updates on Gen 3R for 2018 Coyote.
Oh, that's a good question.
And
it's a common question.
We are working on that. It will be available. I think your time frame is pretty reasonable, so we'll keep you updated.
What
with
was
more
the
information.
time frame?
November.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Did he mention a time frame, or are you just referring
SEMA.
previously? Okay.
Post SEMA.
Okay.
Basically.
I just didn't know if he had mentioned something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And really, that's Yes, Mike, we would love to and deliver you an awesome product that will perform extremely well on your car. So I think that's pretty much it for today, everybody. Here, me, you, and Indigo. So we thanks everybody for tuning into this impromptu burnout box with some technical difficulties. We will see you next week. We'll be back in the shop. Make sure you watch out for some of the videos that we've got coming out.
And like, share, and subscribe.
See you later.
Now, how do I turn it?